Good evening, everybody. Dirty Dog here. Welcome back to another episode of Nonsense. Today we are back in American Truck Simulator, and we finally get to haul our first load to Missouri. We gotta go a few miles to go pick it up. I believe we're gonna be hauling some propane from Lincoln, Nebraska to Kansas City, Missouri. I'm guessing Kansas City borders both states. I think half of it's in one state and half of it's the other state. I don't know. I'm not from around there. So I know certain states are kind of like that. I think there's another town that's in a similar situation. So, let's see if the light's on. Yeah, no. There we go. Anyway, it's nice to be back in American Truck Simulator. It's been a little bit since I've played it. So, anyway, let's get down with it. First thing we got to do is find some fuel because we got about 25 gallons remaining. So that's not a whole lot. But it's enough to get us where we need to go. Let's see. Alright, got enough time to get over there. This run's probably going to be about a 300-mile run. Because we got to drive about 81 miles to pick the load up. I found a load coming out of here, but it was going to a different city. And the reason I picked Kansas City first because it's already been discovered in previous DLC, and I don't want to overlook that as I discover, new towns. So if you want to join us on this little journey, feel free to do so. Grab yourself some Scooby snacks and sit back and relax. We'll see what happens. Hopefully not a whole lot. Oh, busy little road, ain't it? Oh, look at the German Shepherd. This is what it kind of looks like. I tried running this a little bit ago, and the computer wouldn't record for some reason, so I had to update a couple things. Good Lord. A little crazy there, ain't it? Oh. Guess we're about to run into the median here if we don't merge. That's a little rough. Alright, so I gotta make a right turn up here. Now, I don't know why it's wanting us to do this. Hang on, let me look at the map real quick. This is weird. Oh, maybe we had to do a U-turn or something. I don't know. Whatever. That's what happens when you follow the GPS. You just don't know where you're going to end up. Looks like we have to cross the road again. Yep. I think it'd have been easier to do it. Well, maybe we couldn't do a U-turn. I don't know. Now we got to do this all over again. Jeez. This is why you plan your route up before you start driving your route. And of course, you know, I don't do that. Now, see, I could have turned left right there, done a U-turn, and instead of doing all that. So, I don't know. Kind of weird. Kind of a weird road setup, but maybe you just don't have the area to make it a little bit better. I don't know. Getting this lane here. Now there's a fuel station that's just passed where we're going to pick this up. Look at the map real quick, guys. I'm trying to do a little plotting here. Alright. Now there's a fuel station here. And there's a fuel station here. Now if we bypass that, we just zoom down here, pick this up. We'll be running pretty much on fumes. I would think we'd be going this way after we pick up the load. So what I'm thinking about doing is just going to pick up the freight real quick and zoom down here. This little fuel stop and get fuel instead of going this way, backtracking, all that stuff. So I try to be the most efficient, reasonable route. I mean, we got 20 gallons of fuel. That's about 100 miles at 5 miles a gallon. So we got about 50 miles to go. So we're gonna push it. And if we have to, we'll call a fuel truck. But when you're doing stuff like this is very important to know your equipment, especially, you know, if you do stuff like this in real life. Of course, it all depends on how heavy of a foot you got too. So, but yeah, usually when I pick up freight, I try to pick it up from the same place I dropped off or something near. I usually don't do something like this because it wastes a lot of time. But there goes, look like either Vikings, VTC trailer, or Trucker King. I think that's Trucker Kings. We'll go chase them down. Give us something to do for a minute. And besides, we might need a tow. Brakes work pretty good. Let's see, right behind us. Let's back up a little bit. See the light. Now, according to Truckee, you can go 193 miles. I highly doubt that. So, now obviously in real life, I would not recommend doing this, running your truck that's low on fuel, because it's not good on the fuel filters. You'll probably get a lot of trash and stuff towards the bottom of the tank. Alright, looks like we're about to be here, I think. Love how they have a yield sign at the tracks. That's nice. Is that smooth? Let's see. Oh, next entrance. Alright. Oh, that's what I drive right now. International. At my new job. It's not bad. It's definitely not my favorite truck. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't have no say in it, so. Get our fuel so we can go get more fuel so we can go deliver the fuel, because we can't deliver the fuel, someone's going to need to deliver fuel to us because we ran out of fuel. We just can't be doing that. We confused yet? Alright, where's our trailer at? I think it's the one in the middle. Let's see here. Yep, it's the one in the middle. Man, how many axles you need under that thing? Alright, it's flammable, so no smoking, guys. We do not need to go boom. Alright, I guess I need to lower the airbags, don't I? This one wants to be a headache today. Really? Alright, what in the world? How do I do that? I high-centered it. Look at that. That's retarded. And I had the airbags all the way up. That's crazy. Alright. Hold on your butts. Oh, hang on. I gotta take the brakes off, don't I? I don't know what's going on. Kind of weird. Now, in real life, if this happens, you'll just get out. What I would do is pull the truck up far as you can, raise your airbags up, and raise the landing gear up, then drop your airbags. I've never had this problem like this before. Crazy. That's what I did a minute ago. Wow, it don't like me. Alright, let's couple this up before we leave it here. Good lord. We're gonna run out of fuel just backing up. Oh, let me pull the truck out a little bit and I'll show you what the trailer looks like, just in case no one's seen this type of trailer before. Just basically a propane trailer, a tanker. Rolling pipe bomb, basically, looks like. So I'll show you where we're going, and my assumption was correct on our route. So we're south of Lincoln here, Lincoln, Nebraska, and we're gonna go down here on the east side of Kansas City. So I guess Kansas City's kind of on both sides of the state line. I think there's a couple other cities that are the same way. Maybe this one? I don't know. We'll see. Possibly Pittsburgh. But I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. But next stop will be fuel. If we don't, we will be walking. Anyway, guys, let's get to trucking. So, this weighs, how much this weighs? 33,000 pounds. And we need all that, those axles underneath the trailer. I don't know. Oh well. Just grab it and go. It's all good. So, anyway, enough of that nonsense. But yeah, in real life, if you, I've actually jumped the fifth wheel a couple times because if you have people that, you know, at the yard, they use these yard mules. They move trailers around. Sometimes, you know, they'll adjust the landing gear on the trailer, make it a little too high, or sometimes you get different trucks that, you know, ride at different heights. And sometimes your kingpin misses the locking jaws there on the fifth wheel. And then, I've done that a couple times. I'm just like, what in the world? Because the landing gear was too high up. So I had to, I didn't hit anything or nothing. It cleared it. It was like 4 or 5 inches way too high. It was crazy. But I just pulled forward and backed up a little bit, raised my, let's wait for his truck to turn, and we can turn. You have to get out there and basically crank down the landing gear, put the jack in low speed. It's kind of a headache, but not a good way to start the morning off, but the way it goes sometimes. Alright, we're going to be stopping at railroad tracks because we have a hazmat load. SCS banking. Nice. Oh, just in case I haven't said it in a while, I might have said it a minute ago, but I just want to say welcome aboard the channel, all new subscribers. So I hope everyone's finding the content enjoyable to watch. Try not to block the intersection, that way a car can turn out if they want to. Make it to the fuel station after all. Cool. Oh, it's one of these. Alright, let's see here. Dang, oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Let's see. It's kind of sketchy. Guess we'll just pull through here. Yep. Cool. Alright, we had about 6 or 7 gallons left. I think there's a 250-gallon tanks of total amount of fuel. So 125 a piece. Yeah, pretty close to that. Only 125 gallons. Tanks, that's kind of small. I don't know, that's probably about average size. Couple of these on my Volvo. Alright, anyway, let's get going. Alright. Now, gotta cross the road again. Yay. We're just doing this a lot, ain't we? Oh, there's my trailer. Don't break it. Alright, now we can kind of relax, bro. Well, just in case we got a few new people around here, I am planning on another ATS challenge next month. It is May now. Next month will be June. Probably start middle of the month or second week of the month or something. Another ATS challenge. This time I am planning on using the Reforma map, most likely. That will be driving down in Mexico. As long as the game doesn't update between now and then and makes the map mod unavailable to use. If that's the case, what is that? Oh, side by side. Uh-oh, boy. Really, dude? Wow. Jeez. That's crazy. Luckily we had an empty road or we'd have just ran them over. So that's the game plan. I do a challenge every other month. This time it'll be an ATS challenge. After that it'll be a Euro Truck challenge. So I do one every other month. I take a month off, that way gives people a chance to do other things. Let's slow down again. Really? Just had to turn on it. Anyway, but yeah, I do one every other month because I just don't want to get everyone wore out, and I don't expect everyone to be on the computer 24/7 because I got other things I like to do as well. Come on, girl. There we go. And I remember doing some runs down in Mexico. It's fun. It has some tight areas. It's a cool map, something different. I try to do different things and mix it up some. So anyone is welcome to join in on the fun if you'd like. The only thing you gotta do is just basically join the Discord on my Discord during that time frame. That's pretty much it. So, last challenge, the Euro Truck Challenge, we had, I think, people from 3 different VTCs participate. So, that was pretty cool. And if you're looking for a... Oh, quit yawning. So, I mean, if you're looking for a VTC, you can apply at mine if you'd like. Pretty simple. It's just me and BR Ranger at the moment. Ah, there's a billboard on the side of the building over there. That's pretty cool. I like that paint job. It kind of sticks out. Simple, but yet eye-popping. But yeah, feel free to do so if you'd like. I accept new players, veteran players. As you see, we do pretty much realistic driving, so we try not to get any race miles. But yeah, if you're interested in that or have questions about it, feel free to ask. Either in the comments or stop by the Discord if you'd like. Alright, car, you're gonna get flattened. Pretty over here, kinda cool. Alright, we are officially in Missouri finally. How much time we got? Let's see. Hour and a half. Now we're about to take a break, guys. That's unfortunate. Oh, here comes another one of my trailers. Alright, we're gonna stop here at this truck stop. Unfortunately. Oh, we turn here. I guess we're turning. Heck with it. Oh. Correction, we are not turning, we are crashing. Let's see. Invisible wall. Alright. Make sure we don't hit nothing. Well, too late for that, right? Alright, traffic pass. Yes. Alright, cool. He's stuck in the trees. Alright. Should have known better. Oh, Lord. This is what you're not supposed to do. Alright, take 2. Alright, I'm gonna pull around back here and take us a little snooze. Now in Missouri, Trucker King hasn't updated the mod just yet for the multi-VTC mod. So most likely all the delivery points will be, in-game delivery points. Or SCS, companies most likely. Alright guys, nighty night. Uh-oh, it's raining. Oh boy. And oh well. Anyway, let's continue. Alright. Anything else we can hit while we're in here? Well, don't challenge it, right? But yeah, you'll see just basically in-game companies or real companies, I think, because he hasn't updated it yet. I would try to make the right, but I got a feeling we're gonna need the whole road to turn, so that's why we're waiting. I think this is a 53-foot tanker. So yeah, not too shabby. This has been like the longest 200-mile trip I've ever had in a while. Well, we've had to go pick up that the load, you know. So hopefully you'll find this entertaining. Unfortunately, we got to drive in the dark. I was hoping to see some stuff during the daytime, but we will eventually. Part of driving. But I think you'll still see the, going back to multi-VTC mod, I think you'll still see the truck go up and down the road. You just won't see them at the company, you know, at the shippers receiving and shipping. But I don't know yet, so we'll see. We'll find out in a little while, right? So we got about 90 miles to go. Probably about another 10 minutes in real life. If I don't make any more mistakes. Up here. I don't like the look of that. Thing's awful heavy for it to be 33,000 pounds. That's what it feels like anyway. Or maybe it's just the actual load weight, not the trailer. Oh, hello. You know, the trailer and all that stuff. Yeah, right. We'll drag it down the road. Looks like we're getting onto another major highway. Right, merge right. Yep, okay. lane. I don't know why the GPS likes doing that. I think it's something they need to kind of work on. Alright, looks like the rain stopped. Oh, I need to update this mod. I forgot to do that. I knew I was forgetting to do something. What else is new, right? Alright, so we're getting off the next exit. That's a cool looking bridge. Check this out. Very neat. Oh, I am planning on getting new internet very soon. I'm rethinking my choices. I was planning on trying a different company out, use a similar technology like what I got now, but I'm thinking about trying out Starlink. I heard good reviews about it. Let's see what lane I need to get in. Okay, we'll stay in the right lane. I might get faster speeds with it compared to what I was originally going to purchase, which would be operating on a similar platform like what I have now, and I think I'd be getting similar results. At least with Starlink, it'll be a totally different system. I might be able to get, I can probably double my speeds, I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, they're pretty slow compared to a lot of places, but so that's what I'm going to try to do here very soon. It's just a Starlink. It costs a little bit more. Just don't take the guardrail out. It is a pretty good sized trailer. Over the gate. Go rip it down. Might as well, right? We hit everything else. Alright, where do they want this at? Oh, corner, right there by that reefer trailer. Alright, that's cool. Just spin her around. should be it here in a moment. Yep, there we go. Jersey wall. Alright, guys. That completes this delivery. This will be one town in the books. Kansas City should be completed. I'll double check that here after I complete the delivery. I hope you enjoyed the show. Pretty comical, I think. Me jumping the fifth wheel, then we hitting an invisible wall. Because, you know, I can't read the map properly, you know, like always. So, other than that, it's been a successful trip. But hope you enjoyed everything. Like I said earlier, welcome aboard any new subscribers. Hope the channel keeps growing. As always, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.